All right. So if you're a person that, has to do a lot of stuff, if you're a person who's ambitious, or if you're a busy person at all, this method can work quite well. And of course, I really like to be well researched when I say the things that I say, but I don't never end up really doing all that research. So in this video, I'm really talking about my own experience, and I must admit, like, this is something that I haven't even fully applied into my life yet. I only apply it in literally washing dishes, and that is what I did not long ago, like probably 20 minutes ago. I washed the dishes, and this is something that I really don't like to do. I've never really liked the idea of washing dishes, but since I'm basically almost an adult, and I have to help out a little bit in my house, I'm literally doing the bare minimum. I just have to wash dishes, and I'm not uncomfortable with it anymore. So I'll teach you something that I've used that has helped me with the mental blockage that comes to me from doing this task. And I know it sounds ridiculous, because why would you be mentally blocked to wash dishes? Is just start, right? But if you think about it, this does happen at any level. Whether you want to start a business, whether you have to do a lot of schoolwork, or university work, like anything, or even in your job. Like, oftentimes we are overwhelmed by how much we have to do. And this is a very simple and physical way of putting it. Washing dishes and having like a pile of things that you have to wash. So the thing is, the method that I use is something that I would like to call the one task method, which is basically something that also applies to life. If you're overwhelmed by the journey ahead, just look at your next step. And now you should probably easily guess what the method is. You don't focus on the big pile of things that you have to do. You only focus on your first task. And the reason why this is so good because it removes something that prevents a lot of people from starting. Like, I don't know if it's 40%, if it's 60%, but it happens to a lot of people, and it is a big reason why many never start with their journey of doing whatever they want to do with life, is because of mental blockage, because they never start. So what you can do is, don't look at the pile of things you have to do, just look at your next step, to look at what the first thing to do is, right? And when you look at the one thing you have to do is, sorry, I spoke wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Basically, the mental blockage goes away. Why? Because you realize, like, holy shit, this is nothing. I can do this super quickly. Let me just start doing it. Let me just, it's like basically manipulating yourself to think that you only have to clean one cup or one fork or one plate. And you say, like, oh my God, come on, let me just get it over with. I'll just wash one. And once you do it, you obviously realize, oh, I have something else to do. All right, let me just do this other thing. And you go, and before you realize it, you're already in the process of doing those things. You've already started, so you've already gotten rid of that. You're already on the journey. It's as if you're halfway there. So might as well keep going. And when you keep going, you sometimes achieve a flow state, which helps you even more to be concentrated into that workflow that gets you towards where you want to be. So if you want to have like a clean kitchen, then just start with one thing. And this is only a very simple example, but it does apply to other areas of life. You just start with one thing and manipulate yourself to think that, oh, this is the only thing I have to do, so it's easy, let me just start. And you do it. And then before you know it, you're already doing this shit. So might as well keep going, keep working, keep like persevering or something like that. Like perseverance, I forgot how to say the word, but that's the thing. And it can help a lot. And of course, it becomes more difficult if you have much more things to do, especially things you cannot do in one work session or in one day. But it is something that you can consistently use, because, for example, if you've woken up and you say, like, holy shit, I have so much to do in the day, like, don't think about that yet. You're not there yet. Stop being so predisposed and so, like, so affected by things that are not directly in front of you. So just look at what your next step is. What is your next step? Just get up. Once you get up, what's your next step? Make your bed. That's it. What's your next step? Like, go to the bathroom, take a bath. What's the next step? Fix everything, and you keep on going with your routine, right? So that's the thing. Just look at your next step and you'll realize how easy it is to start and how easy it is to keep going. Because most of the mental blockage that we get as humans comes from us looking at things that we won't have to face at once, looking at so much and making our brains believe that we are gonna have to tackle all of this as if it was all at once, and your brain is obviously gonna be like, holy shit, I cannot do that. But that's it. It's just as simple as that. There's no easier way of explaining it. So use it wisely. It's not something that can go wrong. So yeah, just start. That's the thing. It is super easy. The start is very easy. Then comes like the other problems, which is like consistency and all of that. But there's also videos out there explaining how you can tackle those. Consistency. Just like take some rest, and I don't know, be disciplined, have willpower, all that shit. But for the start, this is the way to go. So